Haunted radio secrets revealed. I always thought my old car had a bit of character, but it wasn't until last Tuesday that I realized it was hiding secrets that should have stayed buried. On my way back from work, I turned on the radio, hoping to catch some music to lighten my mood. Instead, I stumbled upon a broadcast that shouldn't have existed. The DJ's voice was cracked and desperate, pleading for help as if trapped in some forgotten era. I tried to change the station, but each one echoed the same despairing cries, each more desperate than the last. I felt a chill creep down my spine as the voices began to mirror the nightmares that had been haunting my sleep for weeks. Determined to make sense of it, I drove to the edge of town, where the old radio tower loomed like a ghost from the past. I parked beneath its shadow, the radio still whispering its eerie message. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching me, something ancient and malevolent. The air was thick with tension, and every instinct screamed at me to leave. But the voices on the radio grew louder, each one telling a story of torment and entrapment that resonated with my own fears. My heart raced as I began to suspect that these were not just random transmissions but messages meant for me. As I sat there, paralyzed by fear, I noticed something odd. The static between stations was forming words, a conversation between the lost souls and something else. It was as if the radio was a portal, a bridge between their world and ours. I heard my own name, my own voice, distorted yet unmistakable, begging for release. The realization hit me like a cold wave. I was trapped too, not just in my nightmares, but in this twisted reality where the boundaries between the living and the dead had blurred. The radio was a conduit, a cry for help from a realm I couldn't comprehend. Desperate to escape, I reached for the radio dial, hoping to silence the voices. But as my fingers brushed against it, the car engine sputtered and died, leaving me in suffocating silence. The radio crackled one last time, whispering a final, chilling message: "You can't leave now. We found you." The air turned icy, and I felt the weight of countless eyes upon me. I was no longer just a listener, I was a prisoner, ensnared in a nightmare that was all too real. The radio in my car had opened a door that should have stayed closed, and now, there was no turning back.